As contractors, we put a lot of effort into understanding the psychology of sales, how to get the customer through the journey of the sales process and improve your closing ratio. So we have these sales teams and they're doing great and they're closing all these projects, but we fail to realize that the psychology doesn't stop there. At some point, we have to take that customer through the entire journey. And in some cases, it's 2 weeks. It could be 2 months. A project can last a year, but we neglect the fact that we don't spend the time to take that customer through the journey, and we don't understand the psychology, the dynamics at play in managing relationships between the client, the project manager, the site staff, the suppliers. Like, there's a lot of things at play here. So why do we stop at sales and not continue our education in relationship management through the process? For instance, had a contractor, he had a big issue. One of his projects were falling apart. It was going well for the first little while. It was about 6 weeks long, a $93,000 project. And when they got to the phase where the tile installer was working, the tile contract was around $18,000 and change. And halfway throughout that process, things started to go real shit. The customers started all of a sudden asking questions. Why weren't you using spacers? How come you don't have a wet saw? Like, just all kinds of questions that they weren't qualified to really understand. So the contractor was like, I don't understand. We had things going good and then all of a sudden it was going bad. So I had to ask, like, realistically, if things don't make sense, then that means that you're missing information. Like, if the logic doesn't work, then there's something missing. So that customer obviously is receiving information that they feel to be true. So who are they receiving this information from? Has there been somebody else enter the dynamic of this project? Has anybody else entered somewhere in this timeline that aligns with the problems that you're having? And he thinks back and he's like, oh, right. Her sister flew in from California and apparently she has experience working with a design firm. Bang, there you go. This is what the problem is. So what we decided to do was actually include the sister in the conversation, hold a site meeting. I wasn't there, but he held a site meeting, involved the sister in the conversation, and started asking questions and getting her opinion. Now, the great thing about that is trolls don't like being brought into the light. So the likeliness is that she's not going to be as confrontational when she is, in a conversation with everybody there. Trolls like to talk in the background. The potential for her to actually be confrontational is very low. And if that was ever the case, then all you do is shut up and let her implode. What we're trying to go for is to get the client to actually make the decision by themselves. You can't tell the client, hey, your sister doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. You have to allow her to sound like she doesn't know what she's talking about on her own. In this case, she started to become a little bit more sympathetic towards the contractor. She laid off. She actually started defending the contractor in front of the client. Long story short, the contractor was able to come up with a solution and now had to go repair his relationship with his tile contractor of 6 years. And he did that by apologizing and realized, listen, if you didn't walk off the job site, then I would have never realized that I threw you under the bus. And I have to apologize to you. I understand if you want to walk away from this project, I would want to do the same thing. But I would really love to work as a team and get this thing closed and not walk away on it. So if you would consider coming back, I'll never do this again. I'm sorry. Relationship with the contractor spared. Relationship with the client spared. Project is still in the midst of getting completed, but things are going great now. So the point that I'm trying to make is that relationship recovery is the same as relationship management. And if a relationship is managed properly, recovery is unnecessary. But if recovery is necessary, go to my bio, hit the link, and book yourself a crisis recovery strategy session with me, and we will dissect the shit out of this thing and get this problem solved. Because if there's something that you're missing, I'm gonna find it. I guarantee that. Let me know what you guys think.